I am here to take you on a journey. Something in my life was leaving me unfulfilled, and I needed to understand why. How many of you have abandoned a path you loved for a path of safety because of the pressures of the people around you? This is our shared experience.
We have to go through our own period of self-discovery and find those things that relieve that stress for us. Let me tell you the process.
I'm a yoga instructor and I'm also a CPA. So I've taken a lot of these principles and brought them into business. My company is called the B3 Method Institute. What it stands for is Business Balance and Bliss. A simplified roadmap of the struggles that we go through and how we offset that. What this all comes down to is how we create this balance in our lives between who we are and what our career aspirations are. A lot of times what we're doing is looking for happiness everywhere else except right within ourselves. You actually bond more when you are more human with others, and it does help you in business. There's no one else that can be you. Breathwork has been known for thousands of years to be the fastest way to emotional regulation. So I invite you to try this with me. If you take both feet to the floor and just sit tall in your chair, and you're gonna inhale through your nose and fill your belly. And you can notice with your breath how you can reset your body just with 3 to 5 breaths before you go into a difficult meeting or experience. I want you to take a beat right now before you come back and just notice the shift in your energy and how to cultivate self-awareness so that you can emotionally regulate, so that you can go from burnout to bliss. When I was younger, I played violin. By the time I was 16, I was in the Cincinnati Youth Symphony Orchestra.
What did I want to do and get back to from when I was a child?
I wanted to re-explore my love for music.
I decided I've always loved rock music. I'm gonna go back and learn bass guitar.
If you do play music, you know grace notes are these like tiny little notes in music that you can barely see, and you play them really, really fast. But if you don't play them, the music sounds completely different. To me, the mantra is a reminder to me to not miss those little things in the day, right? Those little observations of people's body language, the emotion that they have behind their words. This is all about how do we take those pauses in our day, observe how we're feeling so that we can connect to people better. So that could be in the workplace, that could be at home. We do have that vulnerability, we do have that compassion, and that is the power in us to show something different as a leader, and not to be afraid to connect and to be vulnerable and to share our stories with one another and not feel like we have to meet some image. That is the definition of a leader.